Brandon from Zade Comics, the writer and artist of Magic Cop and the Lost Pages. We're just the two best-looking brothers in all of comics. And today, it is Monday. We are back for another Magic Cop Monday update. And man, this weekend was hectic. A lot of stuff to talk about this week. So, first of all, the Magic Cop books are at the printers right now. Both of them. The reprint of Magic Cop 1 and Magic Cop 2. So everything is over getting printed, and they'll be here in a couple weeks, and we'll be shipping out deep into fulfillment. Yeah, it was so cool. We got the proof in last week as well. That happened after last Monday. Everything looks great. The colors are looking awesome on that, and sent everything to print. I think Friday night we did that. So that's super exciting. And then this week we have a lot of stuff to take care of, kind of like in the add-ons department. So we'll be printing the mini prints, the scrolls, any posters we have, the blockhead stuff, and we'll be handling that. The t-shirts as well, we're going to be working on this week, and getting that ash can printed too. So everything is underway on getting those things printed and getting ready to fulfillment. Speaking of fulfillment, last week we touched on this a little bit. We actually got kind of a bubble wrap maker. You can talk a little about that, because it's a big machine. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we got it from Uline. They have tons and tons of stuff, so you get those thick catalogs. If you're going to fulfill, don't just throw them away. Like, look through them, because there's some really interesting stuff in there. So we have packaging material to make sure that, like, the cups and everything get to you in really nice condition. That the comic books that are in with the cups are not going to get damaged in any way. So we have the machine now that makes like that bubble wrap that you can't pop, the stuff that you're always mad about.
Thick.
Yeah, so it's like these thick lines of like kind of wavy bubbles. So the machine makes that. That's super cool. And then the machine also makes like the big pillows, so we can fill up the vacant areas. Like if you didn't order a t-shirt with your cup, there's a little bit of space left over, so we can fill that void also and make sure that everything gets to you as nicely as possible. I'm really excited about this. Like we were talking about ordering some graphic stuff, with like the logos on it and putting it on the boxes. I think that we made the right decision in going with stuff to like make sure that the books get there properly, and like maybe the box is just going to be plain for right now, but with this packaging material, I think this is a better decision.
Yeah, in the long run, we're going to use this for the rest of our shipping everything we do. So that's going to be really cool. It just makes everything a little bit more protected for you guys, so you get everything in the correct shape. Yeah, super excited about that. What else do we have going on, Brandon? I'm getting a lot of stuff and writing done for the Lost Pages 2 now that I have some downtime before we get the shipment of books. We're getting pages in from that, so if you guys haven't, please run over. The link is in the description below. Sign up for the Lost Pages 2 mailing list. You'll be entered to win some awesome art, which we went over last week. Yeah, you had a convention this weekend.
Yeah.
Sold a bunch of awesome art, which is really cool.
Yeah, it was the most successful convention we've ever gone to. It was kind of last minute.
We've only been to a few conventions.
Yeah, so this is a pretty big one. It was very cool. So I do art that's not comic book art. So it's like pinups, and like naked women and stuff like that. And Exotica Expo in Chicago emailed me, asked me if I wanted to go, and it was like 3 weeks out. So yeah. I was like, yeah, sure. So we got all kinds of stuff ready, got some prints of my work ready and stuff, and it was very, very successful. There was a ton of people wanting commissions and a ton of people buying prints and some traditional pieces that I've done. Like if you go onto my Instagram, you guys could see a lot of those pieces, and then some things that I drew while I was actually at the convention. And it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of really cool people there, some cool entertainment, and just like everybody there is just super, super cool. Like everybody's just really awesome and into what they're doing, which is really cool. It was very unusual convention to go to, but you know, with the stuff that I draw, it was the perfect fit. So yeah, it was great.
The hours of the convention were really weird too. Like we usually, the conventions we've been to, or even just going to cons as like a spectator going in there, you know, they start at like 10 in the morning.
Right, so you got to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and you're all dehydrated from yesterday.
You got to set up,
and you got to bring your 2,000 pounds worth of stuff, and yeah, it's just ridiculous. And then this convention started at 6 p.m. on Friday, and then at 2 p.m. on Saturday. So it was like, wake up, go have some lunch, make sure that you got your stuff, you know, you don't forget anything because you have 5 hours or whatever to prepare at the beginning of the day. Yeah, it was really good. It was a very awesome experience. I hope I get to do it again next year, or maybe even travel for them. That would be really, really cool.
Yeah, you were one of the only artists there. I think I saw one other guy that was selling prints, like digital prints and stuff like that, of more like, it seemed like he had like mainstream comic characters and stuff.
Really?
In sexy positions. I don't know. But yeah, you were like the only artist there, which was cool.
Yeah, they even came over to me multiple times, and they were like, wow, I'm so glad you came here. Your stuff is beautiful. You know, we'd love to have you back. You know, we're going to look you up and buy some stuff from you online. Like the showrunners and stuff, too. Multiple showrunners.
No,
that was really awesome.
It was, yeah, that's really cool. Maybe we could branch out. You get some comic book fans.
There was a guy selling comic books, or he was giving comic books away for free. They were erotica comic books, but yeah, he had like, what was it, 4 or 5 of them?
Yeah.
They were thick. They were like 40-page comics. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, so the fan base is out there.
Yeah, we sold a copy of Magic Cop while we were there.
Yeah, one of the original Magic Cops that we had.
One of the original prints. I had some just under the table just to show off, you know, to people, because they would get through the portfolio, you know, and it was like some digital paintings and stuff. They would get to the back, and there was like the sexy genies and the space girl and the plague doctors and stuff like that. Toward the back, they were comic book style. And I'd be like, oh, I draw comic books too. And then if they were into the, like the mermaids and stuff, I would show them Magic Cop, and they were like, wow, this is awesome. And they follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and stuff. And so I told them about the second campaign. We actually sold one to one of the girls, one of the entertainers that was there. She was super excited about it. And so yeah, on Twitter you could see I tagged her in the post. And that was really cool and like just totally off the wall.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, that was crazy. We hope that we could do more conventions. I know conventions, you know, like MegaCon is going to be going on, a bunch of conventions probably around August and stuff. I heard that Wizard World is like in, I don't know, C2E2 is in October.
Yeah.
So it's crazy because the big Chicago convention over here is usually in April, but they're pushing everything forward. I think Wizard World is happening even before that, I heard. So
yeah, they were talking about how like ACEN was coming up.
Oh, really?
Wizard World and stuff. Yeah, there's like, so there was 5 conventions happening this weekend. There was the Auto Show, Tattoo Convention, Exotica, Kaiju Days.
Oh yeah.
And there was something else that I don't remember right now.
Were they all in that Rosemont?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But it was like convention weekend. It was
I know the
insane.
tattoo convention was over there too. So hopefully we'll be able to get to some conventions. That would be really cool. Take some time out of the year to maybe travel and meet some of you guys that are going out to conventions. That's going to be awesome. We're going to have a bunch of books to be selling and stuff. So hopefully we can spread that around after these campaigns, and it'll be totally fun. Yeah. Anything else, Brandon, to talk about this week?
I think that's it. I mean, we're going to do the Hardline later tonight.
That's right.
And other than that, we're just like full steam ahead on getting everything ordered and getting all the shipments in of everything that we need for fulfillment. And then we're just going to do what we do and package those boxes up and get them out into the mail for everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I've been streaming a lot more. Like, I'm working weird hours now, so I have like 2 days off during a week now. So like Tuesday and Thursday I'll be streaming during the day, hopefully. So definitely tune into that. Last week I did some crazy streams. Shelby Robertson and I went over this comic haul that I went went to the comic shop and spent too much money on random comics, so we looked through those things. You could go watch that. And then last Tuesday, I went over some old Doug Mahnke comics of The Mask, which is an amazing series. If you guys love the Jim Carrey movie, you guys got to check out the original comic from 1989 and the series throughout the 90s. And then Ethan Van Sciver jumped on that show to talk about The Mask with me as well, which is pretty cool. So check out that stream. Yeah, like and subscribe if you guys haven't, ring the bell for notifications. We will see you guys tonight on the Hard Line, and have a great rest of the week.